My name is Feranmi, and I am the head of operations at Cenoa in Nigeria.
That's cool. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean, it means that I don't get a lot of nights to sleep most times, but it's basically like leading from the growth to the marketing, hiring, and setting up the entire team operations here in Nigeria.
Oh, that's very cool. So I want you to tell me what Cenoa does. What does Cenoa do?
At first, we started off as the app to help people buy dollars with their local currencies across multiple countries, including Nigeria, Turkey, and a number of countries in the EU. But as we started to expand into the market, speak to people to understand their needs properly, we understood that people wanted more things like a USD account that would earn them interest. So I'm a freelancer, I make money and I get paid in dollars. I want to also earn interest on that. Or I'm a business person, I want to receive payment from the US or anywhere, I want to also earn interest on that. So apart from just offering interest, we now give people named accounts. That's one part. We also offer APIs to companies who want to build out dollar wallets for their customers across multiple countries. And one of such companies right now is Ioba, which has about 30 million customers.
Oh, that's super impressive and cool.
Yeah, but it's a lot of stress at the same time.
Nothing good comes easy.
I agree.
That means like the way you explain it to me, it means you have a lot of context of what's happening in Africa's ecosystem.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I do have some context given my history in the ecosystem. I used to be at companies like Cowrywise, Flutterwave, and Co. in the past leading growth efforts. So yeah.
What's really exciting to you right now in Africa's ecosystem?
I think we are getting to understand credit more. I mean, we've done savings, we've done payments, but people need capital to work, and that's something that we're looking at also, like for the businesses and freelancers. How do we ensure that with all we are doing, how do we get capital into the hands of the right people? So what is exciting for me right now is things around the data of credit and actual access to credit, improving that access to credit.
That's something Cenoa is looking at.
Yes, and that's something that is very interesting to me because that's the only way I believe Africa can grow. Credit.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's really
Another thing, the theme of this year is, I know Cenoa is not only an African company, you're a global company.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about Cenoa right now, but, which is going to be hard for you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, I can.
Yeah, but I want you to tell me what African company is building for the world that's really exciting you.
African company that is building for the world that is really exciting.
For you, personally?
Personally, I'll say Paystack.
Paystack?
Yeah.
Why?
Paystack. So recently, I know that Stripe, not recently, like a few months back, Stripe enabled pay with transfer.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like it's a big thing outside Nigeria, but it was something that was just like normal here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So like in a couple of stress points here in Africa, I've helped shape companies like Paystack to build stuff that would be more relevant even beyond the African space. So yes, I think Paystack.
Oh, that's
Paystack.
cool.
And M-Copper. M-Copper because of credits also.
Yeah.
I'm a very big believer in credit and how we drive economic development. So M-Copper, I think they did about $1.5 billion in credit over some months. And that makes a lot of sense to me. Empowering people with credit is something that I really give up. So M-Copper and Paystack.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to learn from you is something we've all been talking about here is emerging technologies. What emerging technology makes you wake up every day and say, oh, we need to be doing that at Cenoa? Or what other emerging that you use personally for yourself every day?
Honestly, right now, nothing comes to mind. I mean, everybody's crazy about AI and everything and all like that. But I'm not just there yet. I'm not there yet. But so I wouldn't say there's nothing. I mean, I'm in blockchain, so I see new stuff every day.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
like you're used to it. This is a normal day for you.
I wouldn't say I'm used to it. I just think that there's a lot of fancy stuff going on across tech, but useful stuff, not yet. So there's a lot of fancy stuff. Hardly useful stuff, but a lot of fancy stuff.
I think I understand you now. Yeah. Do you think there's anything you want to talk about that I haven't touched on?
They haven't touched on. No, nothing. But what I just think is that we need more players to speak with regulators. I mean, a couple of people are saying, like for example in Nigeria, the CBN is doing the CBN is doing that. But if you sit in the regulator's shoe and you see the number of risks that people face to all these products, you get worried also. So I think that's why I'm very grateful that you had the tech ecosystem conversation yesterday. I want also to see more of that, like more people actually working closely with regulators to get things better in Africa.
Okay. In case for people that don't know, you spoke on 2 sessions. I think, right?
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what do you think resonated most with the audience, and what was the most exciting thing for you to tell people here?
Okay, I think what the cross-border payments actually. So people still struggle a lot with Africa to Africa payment, like countries within Africa. Like people still wonder, you have like big banks, I'm not going to mention it, that are across multiple countries, but you can still make payments now. So I think it was exciting for the entrepreneurs that attended the event, that I could have a store in Nigeria, sell in Ghana, and receive payments easily, or I could have a store in Gabon, not even just like the main country, but anywhere, and with blockchain I could get paid and settled in fiat without any stress. So I think that was very exciting for people there. Of course, they asked questions about regulators and all, but that was my best session with Benjamin Dada actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
It was nice talking to you as usual.
It was nice to.
Yeah.